Well, with me now, Will Nightingale. Of course, you started off in central midfield. You then went back to being a centre-back. You're now a top scorer, so are we thinking about converting you to a little bit further up front in future?
I don't know about that. No, yeah, obviously I'm enjoying scoring goals at the minute, but at the same time I'm trying to work on all aspects of my game, and that was something that I always felt I could add really. So there was times in previous seasons I used to be kept back from corners, so I'm happy that I'm up there now and I can try and add to the goal tally. But yeah, no, I just want to keep improving.
We ask it to all goal scorers as well. Have you set a target for the season now?
I didn't initially, but I've got a set piece coach, Andy, in me. He wants me to get to double figures, and I think it's a nice target to get to. I think it's probably realistic with the start I've had. Obviously, Ant's deliveries are on the money, so obviously me and Ben both back ourselves to get a decent amount of goals, really.
That's what centre-backs do though, isn't it? You expected to come up with goals at times, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. We've got to chip in with goals all around the team, really. That's what we want to do as a team, want to help out. Obviously, before we've got to chip in with the defensive side of it. We're a team, really. We lose as a team, we win as a team, so we've all got to do our bit to help each other out.
So how's the nose? It doesn't look too bad to me at the moment.
It's a bit fragile, but it's fine. Like, if I get knocked on it again, it is what it is. Just got to roll your sleeves up and get on with it. It's part of the sport, so it's contact sport, so I'm sure I've kicked and hurt a lot more people, sometimes worse, sometimes not as bad, so it is what it is.
Well, I was thinking, yeah, I mean, there's the opposition, but then again, there's possibly also your daughter as well. I mean, could she pop you on the nose at any time?
Yeah, no, she still recognises me, which is the main thing, so yeah, no, I see a specialist and he put it back in place, but it's still, obviously, the bone's still setting, but no, I feel good, I'm still happy to head the ball and put my body on the line where it's needed.
So listen, this is what we're here for now. We could finally mention the A word, Arsenal. So we're going there on Wednesday night. What's the feeling?
Yeah, obviously the boys are buzzing. To be fair, we've not really thought about it. Well, we haven't really at all until the last day or two. Obviously, we're getting lots of questions prior, and everybody's not really spoke about it too much. Obviously, it's going to be an unbelievable atmosphere there. It's an incredible pitch and stadium to perform at, and that's what we want as players. We want to play at the best places. So it's going to be a tough test, but we just want to give a good account of ourselves and show what we're capable of. If we play our game, then yeah, I'm sure we'll be in a good place. So I'm looking forward to it.
I remember I was fortunate to do an interview with a great commentator, Peter Drury, before we did the game against West Ham in the FA Cup, and he said, well look, West Ham turn up on the night, they play to their best abilities, world-class players, it could be a formality for them. But if they're slightly off their game in any way, that's the magic of the cup, you never know.
Yeah, for sure, obviously it's the beauty of football really. Not always the best side's going to win. In my opinion, I think we were the best side on Saturday, and you don't always get what you want from it. So there's a lot of positives with how we're playing this season, but yeah, we're going to go there in full confidence and see where it takes us.
That's our style of play at the moment. Yeah, we're not changing it regardless of whoever it is. We're not going to be defensive. We're going there to attack.
Yeah, Robbo drills into us. Why should you fear? Why should you fear anyone? He's a big believer in. Obviously, he keeps re-saying this is the greatest story in English football, and it is if you look from where we've come from. And it's just massive and you just no fear. What you got to lose really, and he's big on how big this club can be. Really, he wants us to reach the heights and. Got big aspirations for the club, and yeah, he's driving us forward.
We'll wait to see, of course, what kind of squad Arsenal are going to have for the game, but there's one figure in particular that's going to get a lot of attention. Great lad, of course, we know him very well, Aaron Ramsdale, yeah?
Yeah, no, I'm over the moon for Rambo. He's done brilliant since he's left us, really. So obviously we stayed in the league when he was with us, so it was good for us. But yeah, no matter who we play against, we're just concentrating on ourselves really. I'm sure I'll speak to him after the game, but until then, game face is on. I'm there to win, just like all of us boys are.
We speak about your dad as well. I mean, he comes to every game when you're academy level, first team level. We had a good chat with him when we went to the Hampton friendly as well. I mean, is the family going to be in good representation there?
Yeah, my mum and dad will be there. They love it. They love coming to. Obviously, they're proud parents. They always speak about it, and they're just football fans really, and it's just what football's all about really. It's for the fans. It's for people to enjoy nights like this. So yeah, they'll be there. I'm sure I'll hear my dad in the crowd.
But with the platform we've got now, with the stadium, with this young squad, the coaching setup we've got, we want to make this become a regular habit in years to come now, don't we? Want to be playing the Arsenals of this world more often.
Yeah, 100%. Like you can see how far we've come as a club, and nights and games like this is what it's all about, really. I think if you think back to, we've come from nothing, and it only took us 9 years to get into the Football League, and we want to keep repeating these special moments. The West Ham game, like you said, and now this is another brilliant opportunity, and we want to show people that we're a club on the up and on the rise, and I believe that we can go there and put in a good performance.
So listen, it got mentioned somewhere over the weekend that you've now clocked up 150 appearances for AFC Wimbledon. How does that make you feel? You must be very proud.
Yeah, I'm so proud. Every time I put on the shirt, it's a proud moment. I've been here since I was 8 years old, and obviously I love the club. I'm a local boy, and yeah, it means everything to me, this club.
Physically though, I mean, we miss you up in the commentary box at times, but do you feel you're like better equipped, better physique now to perhaps clock up the next 150 a lot quicker, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Everyone knows that I had a lot of operations and injuries in the early stages of my career, but the last few seasons I feel fit and strong, and I feel like I'm getting fitter and stronger. So I'm being filled with lots of confidence from the coaching staff, and you're only going to learn by getting games, and you're only going to improve by getting games, and I feel like I'm improving and getting better, and that's what I want.
We were out doing a little bit of filming the other week with Jack Madlin and Luke Jenkins as well, and you know they're trying to do what you've done here. They're going through a little bit of frustration now with their injuries, but your name obviously clearly comes up as an example of someone who overcame that to go on to have a successful career now, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always happy to help out anyone I can, whoever it may be, whether it be the younger lads or whoever, just like I'm happy to try and learn off of whoever else as well, whether it be someone younger than me or someone older than me. I think you can never stop learning in football or in life. So, yeah, if ever I can be of assistance to anybody else through my experiences, I'm more than happy to do that. And both of those lads are brilliant lads. Luke, I've spoken to him quite a few times over the past few seasons. I think he's quite a similar player to me. And Meds, he's a quality player. You can see his technical ability, and obviously he broke through the other season, and he's had a bit stop-start with his injury. So they're both brilliant lads, and I'm sure they'll do what they can to come back into it.
So the final word, of course, on Wednesday night, you know, we've been allocated 9,000 tickets. Good chance that we'll push on and sell all them as well. It'll mean a lot to you, won't it, to see that wall of Wimbledon fans out there supporting the Dons and getting behind you?
Yeah, no, football is for the fans. It is for them. We've got to understand that, and that's why this club is so special, because we're trying to create that bond between the players and the fans, really. And like I said, we're going to probably sell out what we've been allocated, which is fantastic, and it's going to be a great night. And nights like this is what it's all about. Like where the club's come from. If you think back to Ivor, Trevor, Mark and Chris, this night is for people like them who started the club up, and there's thousands of people, hundreds and thousands of Wimbledon fans that would have done the same as them. Then it's for all of these guys, for all of you two. It's for, so we want to put on a show for the people that it's deserved for.
Brilliant, good to hear from you, Will. Thanks very much.
Cheers guys, thank you.